Hey guys, so today I'm bringing you this drugstore fall makeup tutorial. I feel like it's like a very classic fall makeup tutorial, just with the eyeshadow look and everything. It's super easy, it's not very hard. I know it looks kind of intimidating, but it's not actually that difficult. It's actually pretty easy. So yeah, I really hope you guys enjoy this video. Please subscribe before you leave, and let's just get started. Okay, so I already did one eye off camera, as you can see. So I'm going to show you guys it on this side. So as always, I'm gonna first go in with my e.l.f. Putty Eye Primer and my e.l.f. concealer brush, and I'm just gonna prime my eyelid with that. And then the palette I'm using today is the Profusion Siennas palette. It has 21 shades in it, and this was only $10, which was amazing, and it just looked like the perfect fall palette, so I got it. And hopefully you can see, there we go. I'm gonna go in first with Polite right here on my Real Techniques shading brush. It's the perfect like skin tone shade for me. And then I'm going to use the Profusion brush that came in the palette, and I'm going to use Serendipity right here, this yellowy shade, and I'm going to put that in my crease. And I'm going to kind of blow it out higher since this is our blending shade. I'm not going to be very precise with this color. I'm just going to put it all over the crease. And I'm going to go in with Dynasty right here, which is like an orange shade. And I'm using the Real Techniques Essential Crease Brush. And just putting that a little bit tighter in the crease. I'm not like worrying too much about it, but it doesn't need to be like super tight in the crease, like cut crease, but like tighter, not blowing it out as far as the other shade. I'm going to go in with the Morphe M562 brush, and I'm going to use the shade Cryptic right here, which is kind of like a brownish orangey. It's like a warm brown kind of shade, and I'm putting that tight and pretty tight in my crease. I'm not blowing it out as far as the other shades. This one I'm keeping it pretty tight, but it doesn't need to be. It's not like that big of a deal. It's still easy. Just wash, just like run that through your crease with a small brush like this, and it's super easy. And then I'm going to go in with the Morphe M124 brush, and I'm going to take this color right here, which is like a brown, like a reddish brown, burnt brown kind of shade. I can't really explain it, but I really like it, and I feel like it's a pretty unique color. I'm gonna pack that down all over my eyelid. I'm not worrying about shimmers, cutting the crease, nothing like that, just laying down that darker shade. And then I'm going to take the shade Exclusive right here And I'm just going to take that with my finger and put that in my inner corner. Just to brighten it up in the inner corner. Helps add a little bit of a pop since the whole eye is matte. That's literally it for the eyeshadow. Like, it's really easy. It's not, doesn't take a lot of blending or anything like that. So then I'm going to go in with my Essence Extreme Lasting Eye Pencil in Silky Nude, and I'm just gonna put that in my waterline. And then I'm going to curl my lashes with my e.l.f. eyelash curler. I'm going to go in with the e.l.f. Big Mood Mascara on just my top lashes because we want to apply foundation and concealer and powder first before we do the bottom lashes. So I'm just applying this on the top lashes. Then I'm going to apply lashes, and I'm going to use the Kiss Lash Glue Liner in the black shade, and I'm just doing like a thin line at the base of my lash line. I'm not like creating a wing, but you could if you wanted to, but I'm trying to keep this easy. So then for lashes, I'm using the Kiss So Wispy Lashes in number 11. And yeah, I'm just going to pop those on and I'll be right back. So now I'm going to do my face makeup. I'm going to use my e.l.f. Acne Fighting Putty Primer. I love this primer. It's all I've been using ever since I got it because it's just so smoothing since it's a putty primer, and it helps with acne. Like, what else could you want in a primer? And it's also a bit hydrating also. It's not just like a regular smoothing primer where there's not much hydration in it. This one is actually very hydrating, which I love. For foundation, I'm going to use my Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Full Coverage Foundation. This one's in F01, the lightest shade, because I'm pretty pale. And I tried this out a little while ago, but it's more of a matte foundation, more on the matte side. So I didn't want to use it for like summertime, because in summertime I really like a lot of hydrating and illuminating kind of products. Not so much matte, but now that it's fall, I am into that kind of matte look. Smooth matte face. And this foundation gives me that. It's really good. At least from what I saw that day that I tested it out. And I'm using my e.l.f. Total Face Sponge like I always do to blend this in. And then I am going to use this NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop Contour Concealer, and I'm going to use that to highlight underneath my eyes and in the center of my face. Just like that. Then I'm going to go in with the Covergirl Outlast Extreme Wear Concealer. It's a very full coverage concealer, and I'm going to put that on my acne spots, which I have a lot of, as you can see. I am pregnant with our third baby and I am breaking out like crazily from this pregnancy. I don't know what it is, but so that's pretty good. I'm just gonna let that sit for a few minutes and then go back in and blend it. Helps, I don't know, something about it helps add some more coverage to the concealer as it sits in on the spot. So I'm just going to wait for it. So that covered everything amazingly. So then I'm going to go in with my Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder, like I always do, to get a very smooth face. Then I'm going to do my bronzer now. I'm going to use the LA Colors Shape It Up Sculpt and Contour palette. And I'm using this warm bronzer shade right here. Very warm color, perfect for this warm fall look. I'm going to take the Morphe M523 brush and I'm going to take this cool tone shade right here just to contour with. And then I'm going to take the e.l.f. angled contour brush and that same cool tone contour color, and I'm going to put that down my nose. To contour with. I'm going to take my BH Cosmetics Blushing in Bali 6 color blush and highlighter palette, and I'm going to use the shade Coral right here. It's more of a warm toned blush. And I'm going to use the Morphe JH04 brush. And I'm just going to apply that blush to my cheeks, blending upwards. Go in with my Ducare highlighting brush, and I'm going to take the shade Glisten right here, which is the perfect like white gold shade. It's perfect for my skin tone since I'm pretty pale. And I'm just going to put that on the high points of my cheekbones. And on my upper lip right here. And I'm going to take this little Dollar Tree eyeshadow brush, that's what it was called, and that same highlighter, and I'm just going to go straight down my nose with that to keep my perfect nose contour that I just did. And then I'm going to do my eyebrows, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. This is the Lock On Liner and Brow Cream in light brown, and I'm going to use my e.l.f. eyebrow duo brush. and just do my brows with that. Forgot to do setting spray. I was supposed to do that before this, but it doesn't really matter, but I'm just gonna do it after, I suppose. Go in with my e.l.f. Clear Brow and Lash Mascara to set my brows. But then I'm going to use the NYX Bear With Me setting spray. Well, it says prime, set, and refresh. So I'm gonna use this on my face to give it some more hydration and set everything. So then now I'm going to use my Wet n Wild Make Length Mascara on my bottom lashes. I just like it because it's such a tiny wand. So then for my lips, I'm going to use the NYX lip pencil, and this one is in Nutmeg. It is such a pretty shade. It like matches the brown on the lid so well, and it's just a gorgeous shade. So I'm gonna use this as lipstick basically, and just gonna line and fill in my lips with that. So this is the completed fall makeup tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!